Hello Aries, thanks for joining me today. I'm Jackie, and for those of you who are new, you are watching Waterboro Witch Tarot. Today what I'm doing is a reading for Aries. This could be your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and this is for the December forecast. So I'm just giving these cards a good shuffle here. I always shuffle in between the readings, as well as right before I start the reading, just to make sure the cards are really mixed up in between. All right, so let's take a look here, Aries. Let's see what is showing up here for you for the month of December. Okay, so the first card jumping out here is Ride the Wave. This card's off sideways here. Then we have a Dry Desert. And let's see, which way are these going? Okay. One more. And there it is for you. Slow and steady. Okay. So Aries, you have Ride the Wave. These cards are very wild today. And then you have Dry Desert. And you have Slow and Steady. So Ride the Wave, this feels like a card of it's time to have fun. It's time to, get out with friends, do something that you haven't done in a while, like just enjoy yourself. It's time to forget about things that are bothering you for a little bit. Okay, it's time to have fun, take a break. All right, with Dry Desert, this feels like there could be something going on within you emotionally. Something is it's either not working inside of you, or there's a feeling of like not feeling. Yeah, it's just like a void. It feels like a void. Something's not quite right. And then here you have Slow and Steady, and this feels to me like starting to feel again, starting to live again. Okay, so there could be something that you've been going through, like a heavy responsibility or obligation, something along that line, and it's like your feelings are not there, or they're numbed to some degree. So getting out and having some fun and forgetting about your troubles for a little bit is really what's necessary at this point. But then there's this slow and steady energy of starting to feel again, starting to get back into a routine. All right, so let's take a look and we'll see what is going on. All right, for Aries with Ride the Wave. What is Ride the Wave? So here we have the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This feels like a very slow energy in itself. That Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It just feels like you're stuck in the middle. I mean, you look at these cards and you got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles both looking at the center card, and the center card is the Hanged Man. So that's just a card of waiting. It's a card of patience. It's a card of, not having any movement until you can see things from a different perspective, a different objective. So, like I said earlier, it feels to me like you've been in a situation where things have been very heavy for you, full of responsibility. It's time to change things up here a bit, okay? This heaviness needs to be released for a bit, okay? Just to kind of clear your mind. Take some time to take a breath is the feeling that I'm getting with that. Okay, so ride the wave. Get away from what's bothering you for a little bit. All right. So then here we have the Dry Desert. This is a 31 card. This could be talking about stability within relationships, friendships, whatever the case may be. But there's a lot of emotional lack, I guess would be the term. something unfeeling. Could be scared to feel. Could be stuck energy here as well, as, you know, that Hanged Man kind of felt like stuck energy. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, so we have a 4 card here. Here we have the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So this is where you need to heal your thinking, heal something emotional. You've been holding on to something here, and it's hurtful. This 6 of Pentacles, this talks about getting some sort of balance. So getting balance in your life. It's time to start thinking a little bit differently. Okay? Just like in those first 3 tarot cards, there's something here that is very heavy that you're going through, and it's time for you to switch gears, switch the way that you're thinking about something, switch the way that you're seeing something here. Okay? Because it's almost like you're a robot and you're just going about, you know, doing whatever it is you need to do, and there isn't any feeling, there isn't any motion in it, there isn't any enjoyment in it. That's why we have Ride the Wave here, this talking about, you know, getting out, having fun, and feeling feeling something joyous instead of you know, having this low vibe energy going on here. So whatever the issue is here, it may have something to do with family, of course, because we do have the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords is healing the way that you're thinking. Again, it's look at something different. Change the way that you're thinking about something here. How can you change this negative into a positive? How can you change this obligation or this heavy responsibility into a blessing? That's what I'm getting, okay? How can you change this into a blessing? All the time and energy that you put into something, and it feels like it's very heavy. How can you shift that and make it into a positive? Okay? So that could be something that a lot of you are dealing with at this point. And then here we have slow and steady. And like I said earlier, now slow and steady kind of feels like this is where you're starting to move into a better headspace, move into a better place within your emotions. All right. So let's see. One card jumping out here, and that is the Empress. And then we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. So 3 very big cards, substantial cards here. Happiness, abundance. This may have something to do with relationship. It may have something to do with family, particularly parent. Okay, there may be something going on here with your parents. We have the King of Pentacles. This could be father energy. And then we have Magician, and Magician, this is showing up as you. So this is up to you on how you deal with this issue. Okay, there may be some sort of health issue around parents. Something is coming at you from all sides. You know, you could be the child taking care of your parents now. This could be what the issue is. So there's a lot of heavy responsibility, heavy obligation showing here. So I feel like this slow and steady is making best decisions possible. Being in a really good frame of mind in making these decisions, because there's a lot of healing that's going on here in your thoughts, okay? And it's almost like you can't feel anymore. That's why your card here of slow and steady has come out. It's like you have to take your time in doing whatever it is that you need to do to bring happiness all around. That sense of heavy obligation and responsibility has kind of cut away at your feelings. It's almost like it's almost like if you feel, then you may make a wrong decision or a wrong choice here. It's almost like you're treating this like a business in some sense. And I think it's because you're exhausted because of everything that you've been doing as of late. And all of this, I want to say, falls on your shoulders. So at this point, to me, it just feels like take things slow and steady, make the best choices possible. You will begin to start feeling like yourself in time. I do want to pull 3 more cards here on advice for this, please. 3 more cards for advice for Aries on this situation. Here we have the 8 of Pentacles, Strength, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is talking about you doing the best that you can, okay? Putting in the time, the effort, and the energy. There may be something here around money that you're dealing with as well. Strength, this does represent the fire sign of Leo. So Leo, Leo person, Leo time frame may have something to do with this. So this is like taming the lion. This is conquering something that's been very heavy and very hard to deal with. All right, and then coming through that. And then here we have the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands talks about being very tired, working through something to the end, and then being able to move on from that. Okay, so whatever it is you're dealing with, your Aries, very heavy, very hard, very difficult. Lack of emotion here, because I think that the responsibility is very big for you. Okay, and for some of you, this very well could be talking about looking after elderly parents, caring for them in some way. You know, maybe it's looking towards the future and what decisions and what choices you need to make, you know, about their care as they age. So yeah, just do what you can. Just make the best choices possible at this time, is what I'm saying. All right. Okay, Aries, so that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it makes sense. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to the channel. Don't forget to check in the rest of this week. There are more zodiac readings coming up for the December forecast. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.